Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 22nd, 2025. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle coming out for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. So Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. We have intuition and manifestation. We have the angels of the four directions. Wonderful energy to have, right? This is about seeing your future. But what's beautiful about the angels of the four directions is usually represent archangels Uriel and Raphael. Sometimes it speaks of Michael, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Gabriel. And typically Archangel Michael and Gabriel give you more of the that combo. Packs punch behind your words and stands behind you. So if you walk in a room, most people that would just, they would tower over you, they would cower, kind of thing. Like, oh gosh, what does Cancer have to say? And everything you say sounds like you're saying it like, is it James Earl Jones that narrates movies, and it sounds so profound. But I believe that's who it is. I probably am messing up his name, but I know I could see his face in my mind's eye. He passed, but I can't remember. So either way, archangels Uriel and Raphael are healers. They're also those who reconcile things. Raphael definitely is a reconciler, but reconciliation means a lot of different things. It doesn't always mean, so and so and I made up and we said sorry. A lot of times that means that there's something that needs to be healed or brought together, and they do that. Uriel is one that uncovers untapped potential typically, and what Uriel, or to help you to find your purpose in a situation, help you to find your own personal purpose, that kind of thing. There's a bunch of other things these angels do. Oh my gosh. But those are the main ones that I see here. And that means that typically, if their energy is involved, this means that, especially, okay, well, Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, some of you may be considering, sometimes Six of Swords can be moving or moving on, leaving the baggage of something behind. That, and of course, one of, I can't remember her name, Water Fire Tarot. I used to, back before I became a reader, or like like doing it, on camera. I used to do it personally a lot, but there was this one reader. There's a bunch of readers I actually admire and would definitely recommend. I'd be like, oh my gosh, this person is amazing. But this one, she used to call this the Water Uber, Six of Swords. She's a Scorpio, I believe in. Believe her name is Water Fire Tarot. I can't, it's hard for me to remember because I haven't been on YouTube just watching like I used to. But I remember that I used to laugh my butt off because I'd be like, yeah, that is the Water Uber, getting you the heck out of Dodge, right? But this is, these angels are helping you to leave something behind. Now that could either be leaving the past behind you, people behind you, and or it also could mean moving on to something bigger and better, because you're going towards a clearing and you're leaving back the Five of Swords, which the Five of Swords is defeat, being taken advantage of, winning at all costs, and what did you really win type of energy. It's that vibe of someone has got to win no matter what, and they'll destroy everything just to make sure that they win. And then what's left is carnage and smoke, and now, all the things that you've done is blotted out the sun. Now nothing's going to grow there, but you won. You got it. You got the barren land. Good for you. But Six of Swords can speak also of moving abroad. Some of us, some of you may be saying, I want to go, I want to move to a different, over across the ocean somewhere in a different country or a different territory. Not necessarily so, but that's what I'm seeing here. Now, the well, the intuition and manifestation with the Lovers, Hermit, Page of Cups, and the Six of Swords tells me that you see success ahead, and you see a way to do it where there's minimal effort to be made. Right? This tells me there's a creative solution to whatever is plaguing you or in front of you right now, and you can be successful. You just have to kind of dig deep. Digging deep, a lot of times with Hermit, could speak of soul searching. A lot of times it is soul searching, but it's also about wisdom of the ages, right? Based on how old you are, based on all the things that you've gone through, it would tell me that you pretty much know, based on where you've been, what to do and what not to do, and you need to lean on that wisdom. And mm, yeah, you need to lean on that wisdom. Also, it tells me that you Not only are you wise, but you may feel alone in some way. For some of you, you may be like, I feel lonely, and the angels are telling you with the Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune that things change at the blink of an eye. The winds of change are blowing in your favor. Things are going to get better. So there's a need to meditate on what to do next. Whatever you do next needs to it requires minimal effort. Page of Cups is typically the proverbial breadcrumber. So that's the one that's maybe talks a good game but can't deliver. And but that's some in some forms and fashions. It depends on the placement and what we're talking about. But the Page of Cups also could speak about finding a creative solution that is like you work smarter, not harder. It's not like you're breaking your back to get success. It's like all I have to do is press that button. My wisdom's told me that everything is pointing to that red button right there. So they're asking you to really dig deep. Don't isolate yourself, but don't resign yourself to feeling fear, worrying about the changes, because I see these changes being, I wouldn't say mysterious changes. Okay. You're worthy of, you're worthy of things coming together. I see you being very lucky. They want you to also know that you didn't waste your time. Some of you may be concerned about wasting your time. Like, you know what? I've spent all my time doing XYZ only to get nothing out of it, or something like that they're giving. A lot of what you're feeling is other people's emotions. Of course, Cancer, you guys are really, really intuitive, extremely intuitive, arguably the most intuitive, right? But I'm seeing it being more of, I'm seeing this all being more of like some past life stuff. And I know how that sounds. It looks more like a past life kind of passed down thing. And you're really sensitive and receptive to it. And a lot of this looks like maybe in your past life, you did so much and things changed that were out of your control. And now you're here, you know, and you may still be carrying this with you in this life of worrying and also beating your own self up, like, if only I would have did this, and only if only I could have done that. If I would have known this, I would have done this. And they're wanting you to know that none of the things that you've gone through was a waste of time, wasted energy, or it counted against you. Because even though nothing's wasted, that can still be like, well, did I do something to count against me? Did I do something to cause some of the things that I'm going through? And they're saying no. In the near future, you're going to see something good that comes out of the uncertainty that you may be going through, something really good. And I see that because of the color black is here, and black is about finding the richness in the dark. And then the lunar eclipse energy also is here. So that speaks of change. Something has completely shifted. And the lunar eclipse, I believe, and I could be wrong, was last month. And I'm mixing it right now mentally. I'm mixing it up. I know that one, it was a lunar and a solar, and one was at kind of the beginning of September and one was closer to the end. So this was somewhere in September. Things really did shift. Something changed, and it's a lucky change for you. It just doesn't feel like it because everything is black. It tells me that I don't know what's up ahead and I'm concerned. The angels are telling you things are actually getting better. You may have felt like you were taken advantage of in some situation. It could be in love and business and anything, whatever it is, because they're not giving the actual thing. They're just saying you may have felt that way, but things are actually getting better. I'm even seeing angel number 2424, and this tells me that you've got to express how you feel to family and friends, and not just any family and friends, of course, right? Like you have the family and friends, you may feel like they gossip about you behind your back. I don't know if you have those. I do. If I tell them something's wrong, boy, it's like by the time it reaches my family abroad, it's like they're calling, like, "Is everything okay? Are you on the ledge?" And I'm like, "Why did you tell?" Have you ever seen that experiment in class where you have to whisper? I remember in high school they had us do this. The they gave us a piece of paper, someone in the front row, and you had to whisper it to the person in the back, and then it had to keep going back. Like, you didn't pass the paper back, you just had to whisper the word. By the time it got to the back, it didn't even resemble what was originally on the first paper in the front row. And that's somewhat of what I'm seeing for some of you, that they're saying don't speak to those types of people, the ones that you don't feel care. You want to talk to the people that you call family, that you call friend. And you'll find that everyone's pretty much on the same page, and they want to find a way to work together effectively with you and for you, and they're all rooting for you. So there's a lot of people that have a respect and a care and some kind of courtesy for you as well, and they want you to spread love even in the wake of uncertainty, right? Because it will find its way back to you multiplied. Someone has feelings for you. I know the sounds. I'm seeing love, and I'm seeing the love being that there was always chemistry, and that you're very magnetic. So there's someone that's really, really attracted to you. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest, but there's someone that's attracted to you. I mean, it could be a romantic interest or someone that is romantically interested in you, just, basically. But people are drawn to you, and I'm seeing someone being very, very drawn to you. And if you look deep, right, not the surface level. So maybe on the surface, they may play it off as like, we're just a friend, Page of Cups, right? We just think the same. They could be, there could be an age difference here. Hermit and Page of Cups is a big age difference, or it could be a maturity level difference. But this person, like, they unconditionally, they like love you deep as they're saying that their love for you is as deep as the ocean. So it's indescribable. It's something that they can't even fathom, or you probably wouldn't even be able to fathom. Now, yeah, maybe a maturity level, to be honest. Peace is Hierophant and Two of Wands. One thing that's for certain: when the ball starts rolling, it's going to roll really fast. So the peace aspect is an intention of being. The intention is to say, I'm just going to make my peace with the situation. I get that things happen for a reason, that I didn't waste my time. I didn't kick myself, and I didn't kick myself and put myself in a bad position. This is about making the decision to act and speak from a place of, I just want to have peace. Like, I just want there to be calm voices, calm energy, because you know that you're worthy of affection, you're worthy of pleasure, and you're worthy of leisure. And you want to understand that angel number 2424 is trying to tell you that you deserve peace. So, as best as you can, mm, try to have peace, or to do things that promote peace for you, whether that's in music that calms you down. Certain, you have a comfort show or a comfort movie. I've got plenty of those. Or media, any kind of media at all, things that are calming. Okay. Kindred partnership, Nine of Cups, and the World. This kindred partnership is speaking about certain partnerships. These could be romantic connections, business partnerships, friendships, people that you have a common goal with, people that are like minded. These are like minded individuals. These are people that are happy that you're happy, or they cheer for you. You know what I mean? That the kind of bond where um, I jump, you jump type of energy, right? This is a person who really wants closure. Maybe not closure like it's over and I just want to make sure that you're good because I'm good with it kind of thing. More like to they want to make sure that things progress in a positive direction. This looks like someone who wants to see you succeed or do very well. They want whatever it is that you want that's going to make you or get you to a place where you feel okay. This person wants that for you. They're they love how your relationship is growing or has grown. That's another thing too. This would be someone who is going to try to help you to see the positive in your situation, like the silver lining and everything. They're going to want you to be calm. I'm seeing a reflective energy. This could be that someone that you may have been on a boat with, you may have gone sailing with them on a yacht or something, or on a cruise. It could be that, because I see a lot of energy of like water and boats, but it doesn't have to be that. It could just represent or symbolize your reflection on the water surface, and how fear would cause you to create a lot of ripples, right? And if you're calm, the water stays still around you, kind of, you get the whole imagery. But it also represents how, as we grow, as we progress, as we become older, wiser, whatever, you can tell the difference between your intuition and your emotion. Emotion is erratic, maybe loud. The voice in your head, right? This, we're talking about the voices in our head. But the emotion sounds like panic, fear, and when you hear that voice, it inspires you to do things frantically. But your intuition is very calm and very peaceful and just matter of fact and to the point, right? It's going to be okay. And then your emotion goes, I mean, it has to be okay, you know? So you are, they're showing that you're able to, either, if you're not able to see the difference, there's someone in your life that will point it out. So it's a beautiful energy that I'm seeing here. They're showing someone may be trying to get you to see how great things will be, and you might feel maybe self-centered by looking at how great things are for you. I see you being really lucky. Things are changing. So I don't know what the luck is, but they're giving luck for you. You want to say that the universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and to believe. You've got to choose to believe that everything is going to work out. You know what I mean? Everything's going to be okay. That none of this is a waste. Everything is all going to come together and sew together for success. Six of Wands is success, is victory. And Lovers is about aligning to your ultimate objective, what you really wanted in the long run anyway, with minimal effort. I didn't have to do much for me to get what I want, right? You don't want the 10 of Wands. It's like I had to work on the railroad all the live long day. But either way, you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. I'm even seeing another Cancer and Pisces and Scorpio also. You could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. Yeah, that's it. If and Taurus, Gemini cusp, and Aries, Taurus also. Is it Aries? No, I don't see Aries. I apologize. This is Taurus, Gemini. All right, if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.